Now on Wontumi's issue, medical culture say nanka attachia on it in collaboration with the NPP team no, legal team no. Yen to ye for Yamia Adomwa next week. But just before that no, Anna Kenashibe, and no yene lawyer of legal foundation. Yes. Ampao. Yene bon komo. Na yene bon komo no or make allegations be about Kenashibe say lawyer and answer the judge on the case no. The sister-in-law to Kenashibe. Inti Kenashibe now no so tie nsem yi. Anu ma choka ta tententi. No me try say yene be kasa either on the morning show and also on the platform show. But interesting enough, Yera Kenashibe catch me say on kasa on political shows be. Man shouldn't say but on only reason into you are entitled to that or that legitimate right. Also on kasa on political shows into me nim kwanya but say the other statement on the political shows yani be read am won say me ya okay sanity but also on kasa I know the on one issue it's o kan sansem no o say sa case we cry what court no onim hu hwe na on sane the sister-in-law no so ensend ehun komo bia o say the judiciary must be allowed to do its work, dragging judges' names and family relationships into propaganda to discredit court decisions undermines confidence in our justice system and must be condemned. That is according to Yera Dr. Ken Ashibe. Now, on Wontumi same issue, and an Okopie court case no ma joining no, and that's all me to Asheda. But me who this letter from 2022 Wontumi brought to in 2022, and me who sa case na a concern Tano Nimri issue no. Sa statement na sa de na course in the year 2022 30th September 2022 no. The ministry, last ministry, no, edit some way bar out, no. What I say, ebenya an effect on an issue on this issue, because the guy says Samuel Abujinapo or the NPP, and the minister at that time. To the main call into the letter on Facebook, Angela FM Kumasi 96.1. Minister directs Forestry Commission to halt Akonta Mining's limited operations in Tano Nimri Forest Reserve. The attention of the Ministry of Lands and Resources has been drawn to publications about certain operations by Akonta Mining Limited in the Tano Nimri Forest Reserve in the Amenfi West Municipality in the Western Region. Records available to the ministry shows that whilst Akonta Mining Limited has a mining lease to undertake mining operation in some part of Samaboy, records available to the ministry shows that while Akonta Mining Limited has a mining lease to undertake mining operation in some part of Samaboy outside the forest reserve, the company has no right to undertake any mining operations in the Tano Nimri Forest Reserve. Our records show that Akonta Mining Limited on 25th August 2022 applied for a mining lease to undertake mining operations in the prospecting exploratory activities in forest reserves in the country are suspended. Take your honeybeam. I said by a ministerial directive, all reconnaissance, prospecting, exploratory activities in forest reserves in the country are suspended, except in exceptional circumstances. But I had no person you're linking to this very issue. I won't me copy quota. Yeah, I join in because this letter and I said this release came way back on 30th September 2022. When the NPP was still in helm of affairs. And the NPP is still in the helm of affairs, no. Anna Samuel Abujinapo that directions way. Our records show that Akonta Mining Limited on August 25 applied for a mining lease to undertake mining operations in the said forest reserve. By ministerial directive, all reconnaissance, prospecting, exploratory activities in forest reserves in the country are suspended. Until the question remains, that time no mining ne koso anase ankoso se okopie quarter kwadu be na e dey bono asad now details need to say ene case no nya amaso ya joining no nti I'm sure say in due time no details of that but OSKP one trouble and now when the friend say reprieve original home kakra bi because when I am say a minute or two no in sawam officer wam busa ba quarter then wasabe nya another issue AG are rejecting Wontumi's plea bargain of the Ezen Bank. Now, according to the Deputy Attorney General, Justice Shrimsai, I say they made a plea proposal of what they want to offer. In our opinion, we are not satisfied, and so we intend to reject it. I say, Wontumi legal team no, and make a plea. Say, oh, when I tum say betua, but omo ebu antom wiyem. Na hana ma asem no interest in crowd no. I say, once they made a plea for what we want to offer, in our opinion, we are not satisfied, and so we intend to reject it. In fact, we have in our minds to reject it, just that we have not had a meeting with them to inform them of our rejection. Osinanka, no matter the plea, and I said the bargain on the bebano. No mo crowd, my boy, my jum, for that I say, plea the crowd, and then this is also a serious issue. Obinka say, yes, in law, no say, yeah. Would plea bargain na entirely say what for. In the end, say, yeah, chairman Wontumi who say what for. Into now call plea bargain. Now for the state, they say won't plea bargain crying to be more. It means say idea omoko to the next stage. Now say yeah, appeal no crowd, buano crana or free prison crowd. Might be a probability where just a probability. Say yeah, as in bank case no, and so a bit me money issue. That is a little on the chairman Wontumi.
Morgan. Omaya iwumi. Ndi hwan pa na mpeso Ghana bekoso.
Obi apesa Ghana koso.
Ghana tibia iwum sisie no. Ene se yehwe yabra yehwe yehu. Die tie isa ne pe no. Dabi. Enu nti na fi bia mfie nan bia dura. Yakosa lai. Na yakoye dey. Ye dey kokromoti kotintim pipa so. Dey change leadership. Ninyina ne say ye hwehwe biribi kwan na ne kura wo hwe ye voter population na ye wo Ghana ne say who say a majority of your voter population na youth, and the Ghanaian youth they are hungry for development, they are hungry for growth. Enya grow no mo bedi o nya ye politics ne NPP ni NDC ni no mo manage ho. They are looking for resource. Now we're proud to 2024 elections here. Have a to abe the premier Afro barometer ye survey bi. The survey or ye no they assess it or they he Ghana for GD or more ye kebi mami kebi amemu ene sene mam ya amaya ye bu ye governance sene ye bu o man no. Se Ghana for ni je ho a. Omo ye survey ne ba ye no na 82% of Ghanaians ehunu se Ghana nam kwan bone so ya manyo sem ne se ne ye gidie nim na I say eno ne ba in an election year enti bebre na fa ne say oh ebia we ne a politically motivated survey ebia ye beboa no opposition no ama opposition na sama ye de enti na ni pampe so ombeje di na me the icing on the cake. The more be who say survey in no crane. Emra His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Ghana for NDC mujidi no moto abamaye. Na yedi ni si akunya so 7 January Independence Square Accra no. Burkina president eba krom ha. Morgan ene etiefo awie mutie nyina e dey na mo kai sisi.
Amanfo eboje ne so.
Man for Ghana for budget no so. Obi akwo tu ni man amamregu a waye ku no Ghana yesi empeku your past experience being no menti ninjiku.
Yeah, but even based on that they all kind of I think so recent survey be by Ghanaian youth and prefer military leaders be so based on that like that but Obi encouraged you but that was a survey be by around that time
because the everyday Ghanaian the what me na wie me am di nkomo ye Lucy trust ewo your governance system nim because I they be asa discipline be any I you scratch my back I scratch my back sani hu no say you there ye kwato abede say ye kopa adwuma mo bi papa yes ane ka if you say obi nya appointment na ne fie ni na busuafo nyina etu powder ade o maye dey o maye enka wo kosomo man so wo kosomo no so ye boshiri enso eduru mre bi wo ye man mu ase ya obi kosomo na ye boshiri ade ntira He say it's an avenue to loot, create and share. It's an avenue. Send the panel to me. I bought mine from no in the bush and the Omaye. And no, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, who is Adi, you know. All man the maiden State of the Nation address, or can say, the legacy I do peace with Ja, our Ghana, and they say, Obeja Ghana, ni power Ghana Mujidi. If you say Nkrumah come here, a president Udika come here to say the black man is capable of managing his own affairs. Na then Ghana there, ye the man bibini a went to me. Inti ye be say Obama institutions. Na I are stronger. Name me build the strong people. Name we ever build the strong institutions. Now you build the strong institutions. Institutions better they are building the judiciary. Obefa education sector. Obefa health. Obefa security. Say omunyina yes so competent enough. Say omwa will be able to do their own conduct their own affairs. Omu here interference order from above. Nessa no man. And no Nagana ni be a na face no near. Na say ya jitum say 2006 ya kwasha mra afa yes ya sase ho ya hu ni say asasine nyina ya de ahye president nsa so ohweso mayen no na ya opai bi ye hu say god wa ha na say two form agudi o he be ya pai bi de ma asemasi so obenten kole kotu afiri yakosi ha uwi akata so na eho tuo bi anu atua ma aban woni kwan say assassin e de ama no o transfer de mobi wo de be mobi ana be mobi abaso abaye adwuma de so oba aban na mane de o de ma na mane se wo anye sa asotwe down say o kodem 3 years any question in 2006 when na net year so
2006 yeah president Kufuor
and they about 2019 fast forward they about 2019 any who say yahye mra say moye nsa ase ne yensuo ne yenkwaye ho ban de na nso mra na say asotwe no emre dodo enti kwa anipa fasa kwan yi so omo say nsa ase with impunity onsuro because they remember 3 years no kwenya $1 million na so onko dem 3 years wo kran ka onko ye wo tie wo di 5 years kwa $1 million unya na akọ say ase na benya $1 million aba onko ye ene yanko sesan ya mre nim as amended 2019 ene yakọ sesan mu se wonnim na obusa mre yi so a wanem kura 15 years to 25 years ene yakọ shemre na ne yakọ shemra na yenua panyini the governor the captain sikawura odisika tom prada de oyisika kokko na ma na sika kokko kurekura no
Angel.
We sika kokko TV so. Na we sika o TV so ni ehun bi da. Sika kokko TV. We yi wo se wo hu we. Ebi emu sai ni. Waso sika mu da. Ebi emu sai ni. Ni nyira wo ye ni ehun ni so de shega na mabunu. O de shey o de encourage ye say ye nyire ye ho ye bobre be yi. Ya tena se. Na se sai ni pa yakobu mra no so. Na mra ya kwese 15 to 25 years. Wabu mrano se ne mrana dina Morgan we did the baby
I think say among for the day or more on kakra say almost almost can be about the giver and the taker of the bribe almost so munyina ayam from so nti almost issues kakra more say adana 1 or 2 or ye galam say na nkasa no one of the say ye mo bi akwadu or mo nam ho
debut me say mrana exercise some mrana dino and you didn't got 15 years.
Yes.
My top question is you make a branded in you didn't got 15 years. It won't work with them 15 years. No, you boom rebi so and I say tiny time.
I say I know there.
So may you
say do.
Enti edino.
So we say about law. So even say would be no one come as we say do.
Edu. Enti emrana dino. And walk or 7.
Yeah.
And no, I'm a then fee.
And then say even interesting enough before say. The moment NPP be free power, there were a lot of people advocates say there are certain corrupt NPP members Wontumi, and then one person just sat here right beside you. Can be brave say what you say but this time may not judge me well be say we did be manas ready for, but this time I seems that the same people now as I say ebia
I know na make us I know na me tina me build me point in me shy the hypocrisy nyatrom aye wo kruma no yes you pay man why you know yes of ase na ntiri kru wa mia ne na ye kotwa se no wo mia so of ase su yes you pese Ghana ye Ghana konanim enso mra na yehye ne pese be bi so na society be na betima thrive society be na betimi akonanim abra ne mra enye adwuma na enti yamra ne yakosha ne parliament yengu no say ye be shamra ne mfa nya adwuma de na parliament na si wa dey 200 and one minister MPs na gu na de bio ye bom ho ka no ene fa so bi ani so because wo yamra shebejeni wo se ye frose wo yamra shebejeni wa kwa shemra na mra na kwa shey na ye implement ya o se wi abaka say political day Sangofo ni nyina should be senke me Wontumi and he should be sacked.
Obviously the speed at which it is being done and there others so almost so guilty of such offenses but I want to know your mad
the speed at which yes the speed no inti komo ye den ya no crocro the Jones say 20 years asam no ye di no boso me na ye di na otwe etwa mu afi
yeah
asam ye di etwa mu afi na this komo pede say 10 years ansana ya kan sem na wi da bio mo me kan no kra mo me kan no kra kira danfo me say danfo grow
had na person also kan no kra kira me say omonso other two people that no me involved no
e ho na me ba na me kira o say no attorney general mayati asese sa nipa mienu omukọ no omo yakwachi omo site ho a omo me ehunu say chama Wontumi na omo kwan so omo me no omo so abu mraso enu nti they were arrested and they were put before the law court no omo you put you omo before the law court no I say chairman the manager no and then we ono hunu say wadi for na asem nya den enti dia ro beye e no ne aban beka no boko aban mesrew humi mobo wo se ma me nko ho makoho enti ne mo activate o mo pre-bargaining NPP na sa akwhehye you emra ya sa akwhehye pre-bargaining so pre-bargaining ho asem e na wa sa pre-bargaining NPP ko hye no say ni pay activate ye say wo de aban humi mobo Meja padi a wuhu no ayi no asase ni su nyina me excavators go down beto yesika cars ni ayi nyina aban mesrew fa o fa no so no mesrew de be mo hu no se manu me ho me show remorse manu me ho se menye biem kran se wo de media dance ama wo se ya mpasa de ne sie ena aban hwe sa normal we so ena no ono pre-bargaining na ye kan hwasem no ono enye ni trade it is a one tiase na wo mpemu musa na o mane yete say
Mr. Wayne so me mpemu won say AG rejects Wontumi plea bargain proposal in Ezemban case obi so beka say adena Wontumi already say bia or this can be beba but age me person me read it show say na be ya obete deputy general attorney general Semnasi or say they made a plea proposal of what they want to offer. In our opinion, we are not satisfied and so we intend to reject it. In fact, we have in our minds to reject it. Just that we have not met them in a meeting to inform them of our rejection. And see, ono some who say, Wontumi so at the plea bargain biaba about the Ezemban so bet US minim how the deal goes or so many anyeho. But I can't say simple say ankomode by no munyam fama no come say plea bargain kwade ombe dinasem.
Omo ayi no and I make an plea bargain omo activity here. Plea bargain no activity here. So why some a wo kan to nipa no soma. Ela o jatu mu yes o activity na the American say the American our pre-bargain asem we akofa buy ni say o say asem no mo kan no kra anyo o mo de na no ma yo margin so o mo kra ni o de enti o ma yo margin so o mo nyi ni say o mo nim say ye do court isika ni esa be Canada ye be gi ade na asotwe bi o so esa de amount enu nti pre-bargain ni de no enye
o mo be de adanse ni say mwetim de mo atum na masa agi asizi o munema ndada ntana manya ni sa Wontumi de ndem munji ntum na we de ndem ye ni say
na and no say it's under the discretion of omo you know
yeah that's what I know they say and omo discretion
no as long as say they say tiase ni say
yeah
as long as say Ghana say obi ansom enso nche mara no ya wo ha say na 20 America
lawyers judges some pass a law multimedia BB shames na ye deterrent for others because it will be to say Wontumi level say who say Wontumi kan ya ni say ya say na obi anso be true say be ni sa
Yes, 2017.
Yeah.
Attorney General no Odame. Ebe release
yes.
catch and say ya jailing nipa 187. 187 person jail in Eastern Region over illegal mining since 2017.
Okay, doc.
And no there are making headlines because some crofone there omunye nipa omu ye nimpan in the 187 years di omu kotu mu no ewo as a former good there ho yi no eno there NPP before ehunu and there no more aban ne ya there no mo kan no mo so obofo nim so obawi kusitira ko huhu ye no mo nim se entu omoda
obofo
a hunter na so obofo
the wicked man
onim so obawi kusitira
ebeni bu ha ya kan da ne no omo so obofo nim so obawi ado
obofo nim se obofo
the wicked man if the wicked man
onim so obawi kusitira ko huhu ye
yeah
abrochi ne emfaso no
asebo amanfi
187 nipa 187 efuma godie ho ye jeli wo mu
okay no
making news na say chama ndi we nipa sim obia no kra be wura sentimental ha say I just want pass ono na kire so obewura ha na so wura ha ono na timi sesa obetimi sesa NDC ye bobre e wo polling people so no ono de o special nti o kasa obi nka bi ono ho ade ene matese yesi fufuo ne mprekontwere ene otwe ya ase ni ntini ene dwane eno no ope nti ono eni pase no obi nti ono na semba de ejeli ne dia yemuni okay na so 187 ne de omo ni abusia
Isaac to 4
omo ni abusia omo ni abusia
na me de wasi obesan ba biem
ya do mase
obesan ba biem
NPP for ase pa
say voice messages
enipa ne bi enipa se ne bi
okay dog me da ase your messages ni kakra your messages no okay
openi kase moga be chonde awie wodie wa unye kuma isa me do ofete kokote ma me fa konye wo me board champion chama na kusi chama tumientu na machi proposal do so ala be papa na me chere papa na machi obofo wo ise so na machi osai me chere osai so pa yi openi kase chama untuma se me NPP fa yiri mu tawie no enye chama untumi the first person a omayo wa fo omayo ya jeli do nte be se people so munti break so hono yam pene ma politicians ni bi enfo ma no enhunya die no yɛmfa ndi agoro saa wo mo MP fo ankasa mo tama wonti mo mpena asamo se mo pena asamo a ankanya ni to wɔyɛ no mo ankasa MP fo no bi no mu ga de tama wontumi de se kyekere man ne se yamfra mmara nka ho a opini kasa mo ga ebeda yiye so hunu yɛ foro se yɛnkɔ ho da no ne tama wontumi tama ba wo mu ekɔ galame se illegal man ho anti wawra
Mr. Morgan, good afternoon. Oh boy, Juma. Chama Collins, where the Sokoba crew from? Mamicha Greek Minister, Mr. Rikopoku. Namicha Obatampa Esther, incoming organizer. Namicha Chama Saba, incoming organizer, Ashanti Media. Namicha Chama and I was still maintained. Chama Wontumi as a my ekan. Embrande Jumane de is a Ghana for CMP. Banka Kochi or before Kukuma Kranti Umuramaka so 2 years. Embrana Kochi will be a coach will be board there. The because uncle 5 years. Besati said politicians and Mubu Mafas from the Ghana for Sompe. Araba Kwese Papa Muhammad say one shed up Musu. Yes, I say Mrano and then BP for Kwan and CPP for Kwan and DC for so can be. The Mrana Betchini be a channel. Na politicians for no move your manifesto. Ombe Omoba, yet the Omo Bosia neighbor, Omoko, Unco, if you Bobosia be bank, etimi Bobosia. And no for that, I will be close. I went to me money, Mamubi, didn't I? Chrono. I do what he case, you better try to Nico Tumpe before Bessel say I had a champion before. You catch the in your modesty for almost a movie. Yes, of course, about this or your cover says, I'll send Susu Dion. Send then they do be a table in a pet, that's on some who would young Quadia. A Tonya Doqua, Patty Baby and what you want to me, Kuon Quandeco 20.
Morgan, good afternoon. Morgan, I don't know what to Kabiana. To the Mamu common sense. Kakra mechanic say. Sa tacha ojai sa pia and kababwa because yadi a yatum amena ye Argentina tachwa demo amena ye yentimen fa untimentum idi atacha no nim se enye sa kuma MP former kuma MP wonim se enye no nyina hu se judgment na ebekwati untimi no ma head fast study na no kura no man kan chen enti manfo kasa di untimi no bi na tun first time yɛbɛsɛ ɛka na wontumi na mu no yɛmfa so boɔ no makɔsi kyɛi ne nanagye ɛna ɔmo hyɛ abufuo ɛna yɛmfa pipini bi antom da first time yɛde bi atom nti yɛde bi atom yɛbɛgu so de bi atom na ndisapɔnte bi so yɛdeɛ nyɛ a na ɔno so yɛahwɛ no so nyame nkɔ bi bia ho kwakuo duom nyame nka mo ho ɛkyerɛ ɔbɔfoɔ
ɔpɛne kɛsɛ mɛwɔ ha mɛwɔ adwuma pa o mediane idrisu mefrɛfiri ɔboase Tobo Parliament, incoming Deputy Communication Officer, Obuasi West. I'm in shop of Papa. In fact, when you say cases, me Fanchia, Papa Joshua Alabi, Professor Joshua Alabi, I Professor Bachan 4, and Obatampa, Esther Dagbali, Oba Regional Women's Organizer. I mention Papa. No question, Pani said, "Whoa." NPP for na omaya macha ba Wontumi ho akire ne yo so ho na anka omo kan no kwahye no asase na anka samre no anka enuru sisie ya wokokodemi and so still almost esa so jegum se omo ko demonstration omo ko press conference omo ko ccc mo aso na mo ko se mra yi se sisie ya chewa from 3 to 5 years and for 25 years judge ko hu chama Wontumi mobo and wa man 20 years. 1 for 5 years na nka ho. Mo sa be jina ba yi akire wa ba dede. Case no mo kan hu se ensan yo. Bebre na kraka. Enti sisi an se judges na aka na o metna sa cases so. Mo ba asho mo bufu. Nti ka mo nye di se de yegum fufu so no. Na mo hwe o mo aka na so so a bi se mraka aboachi mo ne o mo aka na ya chechi o mo sam wo court no. Na judge na nye o mo ho abotre. Enye sa mo ka sa hye nipa bufu kura ma. O mo sentence no ahumboro be any hobby.
Okay. Until my voice messages now, the mom and the baby rebusa na ya kama. Alaji, I mean you.
Yes. Edikan Midasi, asema Dr. Ekikaye. Dr. Washa se no ka se Ghana ha yeni na punto na epe. Especially youth no. Se anka yempe kwan bi na kreti jima emma womo. If you say that's what they are aspiring for. Na yentimi anye we nyina de bia na di politics adada na di eninti na enkoso emba Ghana ha na waka asem yi na bibisa mi ho na mi adwin am been contemplating say asem be na doctor wakai so we hwa anka enye wono no ese wankasa asem yi if you say yes, shares a practice this democracy. About 30-something years ago, no, me boa. Me from Monko, Kwame Nkrumah era, and I say Busia era, whatever, or JJ Revolution era. No. I am concentrating on this dispensation. Me pabucho, se wutinasi, no steady. So far, about 30 years of this democracy, 30 years and above of this democracy. Abanya eba ye. What show consent to the youth because we are NPP, no other party can come closer to us. Very good. Bisa who say employment are youth anya or mind one the buy even why ye yeah your party na introduce ye.
Okay.
Me boy NDC entimin country wo mo ba ban mo ma create avenue for the youth to get employment. But say who bisa ye NAPCO ni na ya introduce a krom ha abua youth so wudi why ye cry don't to nchen just current administration aye then say yeah about getting 2 years in you na na do don kwa akufa ba ye no because what promise youth say obama wo mujima no introduce bibi say NAPCO no me de say me nim hwe kura me ni say through NAPCO be at least 3 to 4 people. I'm among Cecilia Menu Kasai, women teach professional teachers. To do NAPCO no, and my gaining employment into the system. If you say NAPCO no, she introduce no because most often say you epejima what throw application letter. Company no type what is your experience? Entina ban introduce NAPCO say. Mema wusa experience no maybe we are ejima through NAPCO maybe 1 to 2 years So wo pese wo permanent job or which application say be say why ejima da wait me refer say oh my ejima under napco won ye na di bae me boa and I say we share my way for the past 30 something years ye practicing this democracy aban bia amba wan hu ehiafo mobo e wo my way to say NPP party and so ye na capitalist party womu na social democratic party meboa and so count the social intervention ye introduce into this democracy we who say almost 100% of such interventions were introduced by NPP government. So be betina hano accuse politicians na one for way anye jima na mika say onu there maybe intellectual dishonesty no exhibit. As a professional man, medical doctor, I say anka so wuna muka ma asem wo si so obi ya dia wo say ye so won di me
when you ya men say
ni so ohono na bibisa se si a yekika koye no okowuram galamsey issues me pamucho se earlier on ye mira no e kire se de wo ye galamsey se ye chuno aye ma no 3 years amboaye ana party bibaye no see because say a serious issue no mayamfa punishment no enko 25 years and I say minimum 15 years na die be no wo kire
na nia brace up or fight it
in Ukraine so say yes sir ya hefo so hwe I say NPP
mo na mani abre some be fight galamsey
very good
na mani abre
I tell you me na me ka kire o
sir
say be 2 year problem na NPP na create
but oh by the year no mani abre
oh my brother enti na ye push years no punishment no from 3 years to 25 maximum and 50 minimum me boa eno kura kire say wakika no asa no anka say according to our former attorney general through this galamsey issues we are jailing more than 100 people.
Yeah, say 180.
Almost children no more record. If you say omo bayemu time na ye say ye galamsey. Why no more achi akotum. Ye some campaign no the sitting president one promise youth say the achichi womo no so oba release womo. Waka that means wamukura ne esha omudin so mun koso enye galamsey it is on record one of their national communicator boahin say and I say friend saying yes if I've gotten the name wamuko galamsey area sefi area mobilize the galamseyers then they were in the opposition promising them that when they come back into power they will allow them to do galamsey. It is on record. Me boa.
Ombe ne kama
galamsey is galamsey. Galamsey is galamsey.
Ne community mine na omode banana.
Community mine one dey community mine kura bai.
Say ba.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uko formina ube kun signboard no na do don kwa kufa ado ni former minister for lands and forestry. Honorable
responsible cooperative mining.
Okay, near cooperative mining. Okay.
Very good.
All right.
Wow. So Cecilia what would Wontumi I say governor ya chunu no what we hear no rough kura was it when the akrantieli there doctor muna mukasa asawi share yeah NPP as a democratic party no yeah young support to illegality young support to kura so be a bonia na edi mirachenwa ye support to say Wontumi anya wono kwa na o court meboa very good sentence no aye manu sese no ye yanka say adenti o so who kind sentence no kura doctor and you say one can judgment
never
young in prison because of galamsey.
Yeah, and you for galamsey, yeah.
Very good.
And you
So they been fighting. And you galamsey no say fighting. Wontumi case and you galamsey na court no achi no say wa koye galamsey nti ana 120 years no. Ana case no me lawyer ni o. But ya tie lawyers a omo chirechire mu. This is a criminal case. Me boa. Say criminal case so a ye mira no chire say this is what prove beyond reasonable doubt. Now, so what is the judgment? Ye di Wontumi akotumu no circumstantial evidences.
Yeah, I know there's no more established. Yeah.
You see, anything I see, say I see judgment we instant. The catcher will say about mua and this is the Naboko prison.
How?
I tell you, because if we should use this as a common law, who else in the NDC will survive?
Say no biana yes ani mani biana. No biana wa ebony.
John Mama wa dibiti say woman besu kura ye galamsey. President himself. So that means all the members of the NDC that president know that they are doing illegal. As a president. Hey, this serious issue. Morgan. Mr. Morgan. President on Kasako was see yeah members no mu ye galamsey no bi
nti oni momo mu ye galamsey but o make any effort be so be cho
so woni mu a say wono na kai
okay
nya mi na me kai so say see we judgment we instead we kasa say ba those that he knows that they are doing galamsey no
musmunim
ye dimre we e be imprison all of them entina ye see. Looking at the judgment, there are a lot of loopholes in it. One, let me appoint actually one. Say circumstantial evidences. You find any criminal case, because so we shall. You see, Wontumi no. What the new conscience Emma will be boa. Say one koye reclamation. Ana one offer no one kasano to me. Ana koye illegal mining. Saa nipa no de musi de on be dance here against Wontumi na munjai no ana ampara saa no ye you na munjai no. This is also a criminal case o ye no sa no
complain kakra
very good. You see the judgment when you go into the details you see that you will be wondering what kind of judge passes this kind of ruling. I tell you, enti medium wo GDA say ye appeal ya. Ye be two way akone. Ati chire mu. Was it the receiving an invocation of a constitutional interpretation pending Supreme Court. And a judge overlook. So Mr. Remo etiefo enye say yeta Wontumi chikeke. No, the judgment is wrong. It's political. If you say womo sheda aka say womo ba womo di Wontumi be shem
enti eno ye na ye interview lawyer kwana me refinidi a legal advocacy foundation lawyer. Okay. Yeah, you need a bon common. So Wontumi personally catch and say before obekono nim so obedemu 20 years. Lawyer Morris Ampao. Yes, but that is what he said. I don't know.
NDC for kwana banu sound like entina.
These are speculations.
Another speculation is so we share one mun draw petition no court say Wontumi yan fa no bra court.
Okay.
Ashugbe and I say one engineer.
Yeah, can Ashugbe.
Correct, Ashugbe. So yeah, now the relation I have say his wife is related to this judge.
But say the law is the law, and
the law is not the law when you have interest in it. You can rescue yourself.
Because I don't know.
She's not the only judge.
Minister, you know, okay, maybe at that conflict of interest part, maybe now, but that can Ashugbe and I think so. Say get na sem ne kra na omudi yes at this time. So I'll get that story na media.
Yes.
Alaji Ibrahim, Mami no was nami hold you on for the meantime. Yes, Mesa Abama be more last 5 minutes. Now what's na be room?
Yeah, dig Ghana home come, we should get serious.
Angel.
We should get serious. Are there as more examples today? People with integrity, no makas, mama ya follower. What's the more examples today? Want to make him so over them 20 years.
That is what he said. Also, I promised myself about the voice message, the WhatsApp chat about me. So they look out to that.
We know what JD. Yeah, let's get serious. They're building a nation.
Okay.
And yeah, people with some characters be no more to my that. Yeah, can't Ghana. And yeah, can't Ghana. Yeah, can't Ghana, bra. Your Minerals and Mining Act 2006 Act 703 and the amended the Minerals and Mining Act amended 2019 Act 995 Section 14 Clause 1 heading now say an assignment of mineral rights. A holder of a mineral right cannot assign, transfer, mortgage, sublease or otherwise dispose of that right or any interest in it without the prior written approval of the minister responsible for lands and natural resources. Yeah, camera some. By the NPP in camera, omoka in emotions, blackmailing, emotional blackmailing no more. And the NPP has been reduced to a you. Wontumi camera some. Omo no musi they tout themselves say omo na okuta the political elite. Omo party no na lawyer for and a doso. Omo the lawyer chuchu omo sin. No omo the lawyer didi no omo the lawyer sebi akwa ejanai so. And na lawyer for Wontumi camera. And the emotional blackmailing. And at the tables will turn. And the future is pregnant. Future near pregnant. Now, you say beyond the etimi abosome nkono.
Omepon.
Ah. Now, cry. These post pills na no. Omo say you say no cry it me prevent no. From bamboo. It is a future na pregnant. Future na pregnant in the debate. And a table no better. Yes, table and I say if a table never ten. There's young kind of crunch there. And the best pan MPP. And you chroma say ya. And one will be the table 10. Yet to chroma chachushika tamoko chain or sorry them. Muye the no court or nunti chachunti. Mo President Kofod fast track high court by chroma. Nobody ever namonye. And then granted a unconstitutional. I say but change this for the gum. E go see say. Chachumo di nekotum. The farm right, judge the Supreme Court am ruling. Enya buy it there. I buy for free. President Kofod for Australia buy. Ebe the number ni be Supreme Court. Say when nya ka so be jeli. Ni modern am ye shorobium. Now the NPP before you answer say as NDC as a political party, we run with this mantra: probity and accountability. Yeah, nya look like you. Probity. Yes, the idea sounds yeah, and she say this will be one and why you adwuma no. Accountability. Jitum say, who wie adwuma na obebu ho akonta. Enti NDC ni bia nim say, no soma wo som no owie obebu ho akonta. Nya mo. Nya MPP it has been reduced to a platform for looting and looting the state. That is what MPP has been reduced to. Now say I make kai omom nipa bakwam. I admire him so much. Honorable Kennedy can come back kai. Or see this time around, they are not going to sit there. Now, some people with certain characters be able to run people. No more find people as a platform so they be enrich at the expense of Ghana. Tabio, yeah, the mrabe ya jumo kruma. Santre hanya huna ni ya there. We've passed that. And then I'm on you kruma zi. Ah, mo emrano mutime kwano mutimi ye ni say mutimi ko shamra just omo de be pe NDC ni bi say so omo de be jeli ndi enyo ma na tena say of a chain no crofo sorry a NDC ya jeli mo crofo be de omo de sam ho mrane ene de mekokko wa ya uhusu ekwo wani ba ko no usu ye on jeli obi me meka say nipa na wa jeli no Victor Solomon or heart condition cry so still it digira mra ni manu ewu afiase. I look like I can't want some. Now I say when you galam say abaise mfa asase ne mo obi wo de asase na mo obi akoye galamsey na tia mra na ye twonga so a wo so nye galamsey na e ba e football ho asem na ye ka
okay
enye galamsey ho asem na ye ka
okay all right
e ba e de bia ye sori a enkura o mo ye mom 500 cedis no makoye yi wakọ wo makọ wash go de ba na ya chihye mo ne do makogum na na de kempe na mu ya so ba ko a
okay Dr. Isaac for medawase
the Frimpong Boateng Professor Frimpong Boateng list no the buy no mo sankofo no mo mpa bi mfa no mo nyinara
alaji the time was
opekura mi di time no be ka ama no if say yes accepting top on corner say can say
yeah no
share David no kan share we can His Excellency the late former president Professor Atames oba ye no we mu kogina airport say almost any former minister of Kufuor will not leave Ghana unless he or she is accounts is
accounted for. Yeah.
Meboa. Wukaya, the former minister for information, Stephen Asamoah Boateng, Yachino Airport, Onuni Yiri, Meboa, Omudi Nuko Court.
Yeah.
Debenesiye. Debenesiye. Omudi former minister more than 10 Eko Court during Atame's time. Oman time Anjeli nipa bako.
Yeah.
So omusi yekika more probity and accountability. Victor Solomon when you product. Chatuchikata when you product of probity and accountability. Constitution muna mudi bayo. Ana constitution edimu. Eno neka say a competent court of jurisdiction edimu koye. Wontumi die yi wo see kofiche oba no de wa no ho say ajeli say ampa is in the record enunti na musi kwan biara so wontumi mudi no betum enunti wow it's a payback time so say see Ghana is pregnant na musuba no na ekire sa if say aba ye di botachi ye say di bo wine ba aha Sesia yenkwa na eka one video went viral Honorable Alex Sagafia o caution omo mosi omo hwe ye NDC for ade emu ye yi omo ba ye no ma anya bisa antia ye o mu hwe ye o ade no betimi ateni so enye NPP nko na eka say the table could turn one kasa the genuine people who think right within the NDC. Omu catch wrong. When him say Honorable Muntakama MP, Okanwa Parliament.
Yeah.
Honorable Aruna Idrisu, Okaye, Omusi Omu ye Libra already kura they are aligned to NPP. Sa no mukaye. Omu kwashu omu. If he says will be at nasi no sha de ekoso no. Who say ubeka say NDC amba power da.
Okay.
Afi no mu aba power. Adie mu ye ide is not a legacy present na His Excellency opese one jaye one pese yemfa ade papa enkan no debi
okay
enti na eka no en say yesuro obi a debi de otia mi abria yemfa no nko prison
okay
but mu fa kangaroo kwan bi na mu in prison obi na mu si ma
okay nti Alhaji Amisu Ibrahim or deputy regional national organizer and our member of the NPP communication team. Say, "Ose monto abama no